Hey, it's Jason from Kinetic.
And Joe from Evo.
And we're here to talk about core stabilization.
So, I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't like abs?
But it's really important. While we're flying down the trail, we want to make sure that we can transfer energy from our trunk into our hips and things like that while you're going down corners, right?
Yeah, this is really important for stabilizing, whether you're riding off camber sections or just cornering, honestly.
Right. So we're gonna start off with a plank. Okay, so Joe's gonna come into a knees and elbows position, and this is where we really like people to start, bringing the knees back a little bit further. Starting on knees and elbows is great because you're able to find a nice neutral position. So as you can see here, he has a very gentle curvature here. He's not overly tilted one way or the other. Okay, yep, exactly. So he's nice and neutral. And just start by taking some deep breaths here. Really challenging a nice slow 3-second inhale and a 3-second exhale. And what we're going for is no tightness in the low back, right? These tissues can move around, that's really good. That means his back's not stabilizing. He's getting that stabilization from his core, from his belly, okay? So taking those deep breaths here, if you can do that and maintain the position, great. We wanna challenge it. So slowly, without moving here at all, he's gonna straighten his legs, squeeze his glutes, and continue those breaths. And you can see he's feeling it a little bit more here, but his low back is still disengaged, so that's very good. Maybe you only get a few breaths here, 2, 3, 4, that's great. Slowly bring the knees back down, and you can still finish off the set of 10 to 15 breaths right here. Or if you recover enough here, he can just slowly rise back into his full plank, breathing deep. So long trail rides require endurance, so you want to build that strength up, but not at the expense of engaging these low back tissues. So that's the standard plank. We're gonna also challenge the lateral core and the glutes here with a side plank. So go ahead and land your side. Okay. And he's gonna start in a position that his knee and his hand are in a straight line along with his butt and tailbone. So go ahead and bring your feet back a little further, pull back here. Good. As you can see, his knees are in a straight line, his hip and his elbow are in a straight line. That's gonna get him set up for a good position here. From here, core's tight, driving his elbow through the floor to pack the shoulder, and he's gonna bridge up, keeping his knees on the floor. So go ahead and drive up, hips come up, and then lock the hips out forward here. So he's creating a nice straight line here, and he's gonna try to lift his hips up nice and tall. Good. Now from here, he's just taking deep breaths. To challenge it, you can drive your knees away from one another. Good. Keeping hips stacked and shoulders relatively stacked, and then breathe deep. Where do you feel this?
In the glute and my shoulder.
Yeah, feeling a little shoulder stabilization, that's good. Hopefully a little lateral core here, and really is the higher you drive this hip up, the more the glute's gonna engage, so that's great. Now if you can maintain this position for a while, that's awesome. We can challenge it by raising this leg, lift it as high as you can, and then still holding the position. And now where? A lot more glute probably?
Yep.
Good. Breathing deep, slowly lower on down, good job. So that's the side plank. Shooting for breaths here. Time is great, but challenge the breathing so that you really challenge those core stabilizers.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the trail.